Bhasin joins in on the show right now. Sanjiv, hi, good morning. Great to have you on the show. Seems like celebration for equity markets almost on a daily basis was no different yesterday. In fact, quite a stunning move. And Sanjiv, it was interesting to see that one of the laggard sectors made a comeback, like IT, across the board, large caps, small caps, mid caps. Any opportunities here, Sanjiv?
Well, good morning, Aisha. Welcome to Santa Claus rally, and you are dressed to perfection to that. So no complaints, and enjoy the party as it stands, and take advantage of any weakness into stocks because 2024 is going to herald a very strong equity market, at least till we have volatility of the elections. And like you rightly pointed out, the poster boy was IT supposed to be weak on cloud and XYZ. It is the biggest gainer of the rupee weakness. Plus, the underlying strength is that if yields over there are weaker, the dollar is topping out, and inflation is on its way down, then IT becomes a very big, thoroughfare for gaining on the outsourcing side. And Indian companies have moderated and rectified themselves greatly with AI and cloud computing. So I have been bullish on HCL Tech, which hit a new high. Persistent, Coforge, LTIM, LTL. So buy the basket and index is hitting new highs, or invest in an ETF where IT stocks are under focus. But I still think some parts, the Nifty itself, the bank Nifty are giving you an opportunity, because I still think there is a lot of feeling of missed out, which will mean any fall is a buying opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. And, that's smacking on the market screen everywhere. Uh, Also, Sanjeev, the one space which the market was kind of circumspect of for the last 2 months, that whether or not there's fraud building here, some of the railway stocks. But look at the news flow yesterday. Genus, Texmaco, IRB, Jupiter Wagons, sizable order wins coming in. So it seems like, the growth clearly is chugging along.
Correct, and that is what people have missed the woods for the trees. That railways, the expansion projects which the last 2 years have come, maybe the best in the last 10 years. And that is telling you that remodernization of from wagons to railheads to everything is being very, very at the forefront of this government. IRB is a clear case. As a disclosure, we've been with the IRB from 16 rupees and recommending on your channel that 24,000 kilometers of pan-India roadways. And now with NHAI and FASTag a compulsory, they are laughing their way to the bank. On the other hand, inflation is toll taxes, toll rates are linked to inflation. So any increase in that means their earnings improve. And along with that, they have EPC projects. So that, as a disclosure, is one stock which is in our portfolio. We also have Texmaco, and we think that this execution may be a little bit of an issue, but the order flows are very strong. So it's across the board, and PSUs are actually ruling the roost. When did you have PSUs now, come up with plans of a 4-year expansion on large projects? I'll talk of one of those stocks, which I think is very, very undervalued. And it just goes to tell you that PSUs are putting more money into CapEx, which is a very, very big positive for the economy.
Sanjeev, morning, you also said that is opportunity within some of the financials and the banking names, even at these levels. What do you think looks good for a buy at the current price within banks?
So I would stick with the large cap banks. I think ICICI and Kotak are looking very good on the large cap stocks. And in the mid caps, I think AU Bank is making a fresh move. AU Bank has arguably become one of the fastest growing small scale MFSI, which has got the license and now growing very rapidly. Their cost of money has fallen, and now with bond yields moderating, I think their MSME book will expand very fast. So I would go with ICICI, Kotak, and AU Bank, where I feel there's a lot of value at these prices.
Okay, Sanjeev, wanted to get in your thought then on the real estate players, given that we speak about what the brokerages have to say, and across the board seem to be positive. Given the stellar run-up that we've witnessed in realty as a sector this year alone, what is the next year holding in store?
Well, you can imagine the double, positive of gold and stocks hitting new highs. That is a real wealth creator, and that wealth will go into fixed assets like real estate. but I stay very close to DLF, Magnolia, Camellia, just stone's throw away. And I cannot but tell you what the demand is there from particularly NRIs to own a piece of land. And you have the best DLF golf course, which is here for eternity. So, cost of living and cost of you live once in a lifetime and you want to own the best. And that is what DLF and Godrej have actually excelled in. Both these stocks are in our portfolio. They have almost more than doubled from where we hold, but we are not in any mood to get light on these stocks. We think this is a very strong proxy play to the wealth effect. And Avan, along with that means that steel stocks will be steel and cement are also hitting new highs. I just heard of JSW Steel. That is one stock which is in our portfolio. And let me tell you, JSW Steel is the best integrated play in the whole country on steel. And secondly, if the dollar is going to go to below $100, steel becomes one of the best plays on the India growth story and the export, with sale also are dominating. So as a disclosure, JSW is in our portfolio, and we are looking at a target of 1100 on JSW in the next 2024.
So, Bhasin Saab, what is your plan now? This has been perhaps a good year for everybody. It's been a good year if you bought gold. It's been a good year if you bought Bitcoin. It's been a great year if you followed ET Now and followed Bhasin Saab's stock advice. What are you planning to do? I mean, are you planning to block gains, take some chips off the table, go on a long Christmas holiday, start fresh next year?
So Nikunj, that proverbial buy and sell keeps going on. I'm in a brokerage house. That will be my call for the day. We will keep changing portfolios periodically. We keep giving you trading opportunities. Please keep watching Nikunj and me on ET Now and keep making money. And I may go anywhere. My daughter is here for the holiday. She will go in the first week of January back to London. Maybe that's the time I take a break. But I am going to celebrate Christmas here with you, Aisha and Awan, and the ET viewers, and continue to drive home the growth pattern that financialization of savings is here to stay. Don't feel the feeling of missed out. Please participate in a good mutual fund, choose a good PMS, and have some good advice into how to balance your portfolio. But don't miss equity or ET Now.
Why am I hitting a pause button? Because suddenly when I'm looking at the market, IT has gone up, pharma has gone up, defense has gone up. I mean, what would be the new theme? Will the same themes continue to power along? Or do you need to buy new ideas? And here's I just want to share a little bit of experience, what I've seen over the years, that gains in the market are not always made when you churn. Gains are made in the market when you just sit. Sometimes just doing nothing also is an action. Now imagine if you try to change the course multiple times in this market. What may happen is that you will sell a stock and you will wait for the decline to buy it again, or you will sell a stock and you will wait for the other stock. That other stock may go up, may not go up. So in the market, if you change courses in a ferocious bull market like this, it may not be a great strategy. Just stay on the course. And that's what our channel advice has been. That's what our experts have been saying, that as a very basic policy, as a very basic strategy, next 4 to 5 months, if you just stay committed to the market and without churning your portfolio too much, I guess the gains are going to be far more rewarding. Correct, बोल रहा हूं बसीन साहब? Correct?
बिल्कुल निकुंज जी, अगर आप अपने विनर्स के साथ रहेंगे तभी आपको और मोमेंटम मिलेगा. Booking part profit is always a process, but where do you deploy the cash? Because you will hear TV channels, you will hear experts, and the views will keep moderating. But staying put is the only mantra in India. This is the beginning of a big bull market, and you're there for the next 20, 30 years. The financialization of savings, the backbone of the market being the retail investor, is not churning. I was in Lucknow for the last 2 days, and almost in a 2-hour session, we got 10 crores of PMS. I'm just giving you a brief, which is huge, which is telling you people are ready to commit at 21,000 also, and they need that hand holding. So please stay committed with good stocks, keep watching good channels like ET Now, and keep prospering over the next many, many years.